Hello, today's day 31 of Art Every Day. I've been drawing every single day for 30 days now, 31 to be exact. Drawing, painting, and sketching, doing whatever. And today's a bit of a quick one. So I spent today uh, just doing a couple of quick 60-second studies. So, in the past, I've done figure drawing in this way where I've got 60 seconds to just sort of capture the form. This time, I've been trying to go based off of what I've learned in Morpho. With the Morpho series, I forget the exact which one it was, but it's just the basic one for human anatomy. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually position the boxes when I see a person, right? Like, I have this figure drawing reference, and I'm just trying to look at it and imagine where the torso is, where the hip is, imagine those in 3 dimensions, and how they connect to the ground, how they interact with the world around them. And that's really the goal for this. So a lot of this has been learning how uh, people place their weight on the ground and sort of like a trying to look for center of mass and balance. I mean, that's the entire reason that we shift our weight when we, lean, contrapposto, that sort of thing. So it was interesting to sort of draw these things without actively looking at it, if it makes sense, if that makes sense at all. Like, I know that these um, gestures are balanced in some kind of way. I can't tell you why though, right? Like I haven't figured out how to um, find the center of gravity for a person or even like a creature or anything like that. So I think it'd be helpful for me to learn how center of gravity influences the way that we pose ourselves and the way that we position ourselves as we stand. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's something for another day. When I don't know, a little bit more confident in my ability to visualize these 3D shapes and draw in these 3D shapes. Some of them, I think, the boxes were way smaller than they should have been. Um, and I really need to figure out the proportion as well. And so I've practiced proportion a couple of times, many times, but for the life of me, I can't remember the exact numbers. I can eyeball it when I'm looking at a reference, right? Like I can feel out how long a leg is or how long an arm is and how they look compared to one another. But if I'm going to be drawing from imagination at some point, I'm going to have to figure out how to get that down. Um, so I'm going to have to go back and review some of my own videos and I think just do it the old fashioned way. Get some flashcards out and force myself to remember. Um, Find some mnemonic devices and everyone learns differently. So I learn by doing over and over and over again. I also learn by coming up with these little mental tricks. In school, I had to learn a lot of different plant species, so the Latin names were pretty tough to memorize, especially. But you can always come up with some kind of pneumatic device or like an anchor in your mind as well to memorize something. So some of the plant species, like what is it? Sweet gum. Sweet gum trees are liquid ambar styraciflua. How do I remember that? Because liquid ambar, it's like liquid amber. So it's like I think of like amber, like the dinosaur fossils, but liquid. And it's not quite liquid; it's chewy, like gum. Styraciflua. I honestly don't know how to remember that part. I think what I thought in my head is Styrec. I think of like Styracosaurus, the dinosaur, and then Iflua, going back to that fluid bit. So liquid ambar Styraciflua. There you go. If you didn't know it, I don't know why I'm telling you that now today, but there's a little fun fact for you, and now you're probably never gonna forget it if you're using the same way that I have. So maybe that's something that I need to start doing, right? Like I'm practicing these principles, um, and I'm learning these sort of uh, not shorthand principles, shorthand like shortcuts, of like a person shall be 8 heads tall, so on and so forth. But I just need to find a way that I can embed it in my brain better, and yeah, and that's how you learn. That's how I learn sometimes. Um, they don't teach you to learn how to learn in school, or at least not in my school. Um, Seems like a pretty important subject. So I'm not going to get into the schooling system and the education system in the USA. I think that's enough for today, though. So today again, just doing some quick sketches. I hope you all enjoyed watching these sped up. And your little fun fact for the day, your bonus fun fact. And if you enjoy this format, let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to do in the future, whether that's something I should draw, paint, do, or just something that you'd like to see out of me, feedback is always appreciated. Um, so that's day 31 for you. It's my rest week. Next week, I'm going to try and come up with a new subject to study for the whole week. So hopefully, you'll be able to tune in for that if you're interested in that sort of thing. And if you have recommendations for what that should be, I've only got like 45 subscribers, so odds are I'll just go with it. You have that power. You got that influence. You could do it. Um, so let me know. And I hope you have a great day. It's about 11 o'clock here now. So I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep tight.